ponying up cash for 2012. Many of the supporters of one Hillary Clinton still ticked at President Obama after the 2008 election. Talk about people who will not let go. And they're fighting back with their checkbooks. My next guest, longtime fundraiser for Hillary Clinton, and just last night she raised $1.2 million, but for GOP presidential candidate John Huntsman Jr. Lady Lynn de Rothschild joins me now. Milady.
Very nice to see you again.
For Huntsman, why?
He's a great man, and he is the Republican candidate who I think is best suited to be president. As he said in his announcement, we're electing a person who is best able to serve. He is, as a Republican, I believe, the one most likely to beat Barack Obama.
Well, he's as a latest entrant and probably not as well known as some of the others, despite being a former governor and our ambassador to China with this president, I might point out. He's kind of in the bottom of that poll list.
It's okay. It's okay. I take you back to 1992 when we had an unbeatable incumbent and a Democratic field with a bunch of names we can't remember, and a governor from a small state with a big heart and a big brain entered and had one theory, which was, it's the economy, stupid. And that this is a country where, whether we're Republicans or Democrats, we want to come together to solve
here's
problems.
I'll draw a distinction. And I have great respect for the
governor.
governor.
That's the analogy I use.
And I talked to his dad yesterday. One of the things I'll say is Bill Clinton was never teamed up, at least at that point, with George Bush Sr. This governor, this ambassador, has photos and the like with this president who he's running against. Only months ago, his ambassador. Is that going to hurt him?
I don't think it should hurt him. I think it should be to his credit. It doesn't mean he agrees with everything, and certainly we'll see in the campaign that he doesn't agree with everything that Barack Obama has done. But John Huntsman wanted to serve his country, and he served his country really well. I just got back from China, and he did a great job for us in China, and that's our duty to serve our country when asked. So I think it's to his credit, and it also shows that he can work with people on both sides of the aisle.
I'll raise the issue, though, with him via you, what I raised with Governor Johnson, and that is he's considered a progressive. That is Governor Huntsman. Open on women's right to choose, very modern about education funding and the like. All issues that with the core Republican primary voters, particularly in the opening salvo of Iowa, even though I know he's going to concentrate on New Hampshire, could be a problem.
No, I don't see that as a problem. First of all, Governor Huntsman is pro-life. He is fiercely conservative fiscally. And I believe that at this point in our history, we need to focus on the fiscally conservative candidates and the social issues, whether you're on the right or you're on the left. I am pro-choice, but I'm not going to allow the abortion issue to hijack me to the left and deny what I think that Barack Obama's biggest mistake is, which is on the economy.
Within the Republican Party?
Well, I hope not.
You know what I mean?
I know, I'm afraid of that.
Former Hillary Clinton supporter thinks this is the guy.
Well, I hope not, because I hope that the Republicans have a little bigger tent idea than that.
Who did you raise the $1.2 million from, or whatever it was? Was it just one guy who wrote a check? Or?
No, we can't do that. It's $2,500 a person. No, there's a broad support among people who want a fiscal conservative, but not someone who can be easily pigeonholed on every social issue. We must not let the social issues be the tail that wags the dog. The dog in this fight is about the economy. Who is going to be the most pro-growth president? Who is going to bring back the American dream?
What about the whole Mormon issue? It's something that's dogged Mitt Romney. It's something.
But come on. We're not going to discriminate against someone on the basis of their
I'm not
faith.
Advocating. I'm just saying it's out there. You know.
But that's bad if it's out there. It's bad if race is out there. That's not what we're judging a person on.
So when you read a Gallup poll that says what is it, 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 Americans wouldn't vote for a Mormon, does that trouble you?
Well, I think Americans are more fair than that. I don't believe that poll, and I don't.
So if you had advised him, would you say, let's get this Mormon thing out there? Let's do a John Kennedy thing, whatever on. But get it out there.
Well, I think it's out there. I think the American people, they don't know John Huntsman. Just like in '92, no one knew.
What do you tell the
Bill
1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 who don't know Mormonism?
Would you really discriminate against a person as
I'm not saying, but
good
when 1 out of
as
4 or
this
5 have
man
that view,
is?
don't you think you should talk to them and say, look, it's not what you think. We don't worship aliens from outer space.
I don't think that's what you start with. I don't think you start with an assumption that the American people are biased and would discriminate on that basis. I think you start where John Huntsman has started, which is to inspire people to believe again in the American dream. Remember when Barack Obama first went abroad to Britain, he was asked, do you believe in American exceptionalism? And he sort of swallowed and said, yeah, I believe in American exceptionalism, but the Greeks believe in Greek exceptionalism. That is not our view. That is not the view that John Huntsman has of this country. He believes this is and will be for a very long time the greatest nation on earth. But it's only going to be that way if we have leaders who believe it, who internalize
Did you let Hillary
it.
Clinton know? You're...
No, I didn't let her know.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't want to know.
My lady, thank you very much. When we come